Damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that attention. So what you trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
It's P.NUT the General, Too New Little Podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. All right, so this was a scheduled interview that got rescheduled, but without further ado, you know what I'm saying? It's her story, so we'll let her tell it. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
What up, y'all? This girl not to the motherfucking granny. In the house.
Yes, ma'am. So, you want to get straight into it, or you want to shout your people out, Granny?
No, we gonna go straight into it.
All right. So, all right, let me give you your props and let me give you your flowers, right? When I first saw your video, I was not in the good mood. I was in a very groggy mood in the middle of fussing. So I'm fussing and scrolling, right? So I'm yeah, and I see you. I hit the flow instantly. This was so funny. You got something going that is so funny and so unique, right? So, all right, where are you from, Granny?
I'm from Unadilla, Georgia. I'm 2 hours south of Atlanta.
All right, Unadilla. Let me put some respect on your name, y'all name. Unadilla, Georgia.
Dooley.
Okay. That part. You heard? So
that part.
All right.
That part.
So in New Orleans, the surrounding areas, right? Tell us how it was for you growing up in your parts of where you grew up at, Granny. Give us a little insight, Granny.
Well, it's small, real small. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I grew up with a plastic spoon in my mouth.
Okay,
but but we had clean clothes and we ate.
Yes.
So back then, that was all that mattered. That was all that mattered.
All right, so let me stop you there. You said then that was all that mattered, right?
Right.
Why you say that?
No. Let me say. I'm not saying that was all that. I'm not saying it like that was all that mattered. Clean clothes. Back then, I wanted more. As a child, you want more, but
you were satisfied.
Yeah, you had to work with what you had. So now when you get older, you got to get out and get it if you want it.
Yes, ma'am. So what's the biggest difference? This is just your opinion, Granny. You're saying in the kids now growing up, difference and when grown up Granny was growing up.
See, back then it wasn't handed to us. Like I said, we didn't have it. But now my kids they got opportunity to get so much more than I did. And we stayed outside all day. They stay in the house all day. With the street light, we couldn't let that be, come up and we wasn't home.
Facts.
But now, some kids be out past the street light, but some don't even go out all day. So, when we woke up in the morning and we ate breakfast, we stayed outside all day. You drank from the spigot. You didn't go in the house to get no cool water. You drank from the spigot. If you're in and out.
Wait.
Okay.
The spigot is the hose pipe, right?
The hose.
All right. That's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We drank from the spigot, so
yes,
and you couldn't
take them back,
right.
Granny. Take
right.
them back, Granny. Yeah.
And you couldn't leave that water running too long, because now they about to shut it off and ain't nobody getting no water.
Yes.
And if you came in the house to keep using the bathroom, you were gonna stay in and take a nap.
Yup. Stay in and out because you're letting the flies in and the air out.
Right. Well, see, we didn't have air. We had a fan in the window.
Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am. Well, then you're letting something out and you're letting the flies in. I know the flies.
Right.
Period. Them flies.
Right.
Some gangster flies we got growing up.
Oh, right. Now.
Man, so let us know, how did Gangsta Granny come about?
Well, I think it came about accidentally. one day I just put some foil in my mouth and made a grill. And I just called myself Grilled Up Granny. So, and I had a guy, he drew me. He drew Grilled Up Granny, a cartoon. And I liked the way it looked. So what he did was his sister did t-shirts. And she put me on a t-shirt. And that's how I started.
So hopefully with this, we're not gonna say no names, but hopefully with you, old boy can hang his wig up. You see what I'm saying? Because you the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hopefully he can put his suit up and you could kind of take take over, right? So boom.
Right.
Have you ever thought, right? Because you are a vibe. You are a vibe. Have you ever thought of like going to like children hospitals? I don't like using the word old folks home, but
right.
What do they? What's the correct term from group homes?
Elderly.
Yeah,
Elderly.
the elderly homes, the
Right.
group homes for the kids,
Right.
and all that. Have you ever thought about doing that work? Because it looks like I know, right, that they would love you. Like you could reach so many people. Have you ever thought about that?
I haven't, and I'm gonna tell you why I haven't, because I was in the military. I went overseas. When I came back, I was going through a lot of stuff. I really thought I was being lazy after I had came back and I didn't want to work anymore. But later on, I was diagnosed with PTSD. So what that does is it slows me down from doing a lot of stuff. Like this is the most fun I am when I'm doing my videos at home alone.
Okay. Okay.
So most of the time, people think I'm a barrel of laughs outside of the house, but technically, I'm not. I used to be, but once I got when I PTSD, it did something to me. It kind of slowed me up. Now I don't have a problem with doing. I do it all day long in the house, but I don't know how I'll be. I can only do so much outside. Like I'm limited.
All right. I never shared this before. I've been diagnosed with PTSD as well.
Okay.
So I know how it is.
Right.
I know how it is. You see what I'm saying? So what? Okay. So now that Grilled Up Granny is here, right? Where are you going? Right? Are you? Is this just a hobby? Are you gonna take this show on the road? Which I really hope you do. Or is this just like to pick you up when you get down? You know what I'm saying? Take us into the world of Grilled Up Granny.
Basically, it was just something I did one time, and one of my videos went viral. I did a video that went viral. At that time, I had a
Which
man.
one? The one where you was bagging it up?
No, I had the pineapple. I did one with the pineapple. The very first video I did with the pineapple, it went viral.
Okay.
I had a man at the time. Well, I started, we at work, people started making comments to me and stuff. Me and him both worked in the same place. So people started making comments. So out of respect, I took it down. And I wasn't going to do anything else out of respect for him. But some guy talked to me and he was like, once you start, you can't stop. No. Because now they want more.
They love you.
Right. So, and then I just started by doing little stuff. And I wrote my first song a long time ago. It was okay. It wasn't all of that, but it was okay. But each time I started getting better and better. At least I thought I was.
You were. I had to go back to the video. You know
okay.
So let me ask you this, right? Tell us from Grilled Up Granny, right? What is Grilled Up Granny's purpose? What is Grilled Up Granny all about? Define Grilled Up Granny. You hear me?
Well, Grilled Up Granny is supposed to be the fun grandmama, the crunk grandmama. She's supposed to make everybody laugh, everybody happy to see her. She's supposed to be the crunk grandma. You don't get too many crunk grandmamas. She's the sober crunk grandma. Most of them wait till they get drunk to get crunk, but she's the sober crunk grandma.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So does reality get in the way of Grilled Up Grandma? Like, does life be life sometimes, and we don't see Grilled Up Granny as much as we should?
Oh yes, because I feel like I could do this every day, but just like you said, life keep me from doing it every day. I feel like if I did it every day, I'd be farther than where I am. But I don't do it every day.
So
but I be wanting to do it every day, but some days I can't.
Right. So so let me ask you this. Is it for you or is it for us? Grilled Up Granny? Is it for you to
For
pick you
both.
up? Can you elaborate?
It's it's both because it helps me, but it helps me in here when I'm feeling down. Then I put my headphones on and I get a beat, and I gotta find the right. It's gotta be the right beat, and then it helps me out. And then the people, like some people, they be telling me I was feeling bad until I looked at your video. Once I looked at your video, it made me laugh. So when somebody feeling down, I want them to be up because I want to be up when I'm down.
And I'm gonna tell you, it worked. My first time, and I reached out to you. I've been in
Uh-huh.
your inbox for months.
See, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. Like when I reached, you made me like I just couldn't stop laughing, right? And I was in
Right.
such a bad mood. And if you knew me, when I get mad, right? And I
Right.
just hit the flow. And I was just laughing and laughing and laughing. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell you that you brought me so much laughter and joy,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
So,
thank you. I'm glad.
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you rap, right?
Yes, I do a little something.
All right. When did you start? Like you said, you wrote a little something and all that. When particularly was that?
When was it? What now?
When did you write that? Your first rhyme.
It's been years ago. I can't remember exactly how many years, but it was years ago. And it was not the title of it was I Need Toys.
And what was the motivation behind? And is it still the same motivation behind the rhymes that you spit today?
Um, I don't know. It really was just something that just happened. It just
It's
happened.
all freestyle. Cause
Yeah.
I used one for the promo when you was
Uh-huh.
going in on Mark in Facebook jail.
Yeah, he had put me in jail for 30 days. I had never been in. And I'm saying now, all these people saying all this stuff, and I only say it like hell. And he
Right.
put me in Facebook jail, and I'm like, for 30 days I was in there. And people back then was going to Facebook jail for 30 days, they'll make a new page. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to keep making a new page because I had my old page established.
Right, right.
So while I was on Facebook break, I wrote.
So do you have a cat? Does Grilled Up Granny? Does she have a catalog?
No,
Just a lot of freestyles.
right.
Have you ever thought of putting out a Grilled Up Granny mixtape?
I haven't. I haven't.
No.
No,
Oh man, I swear I promote you. For
for real.
free. I swear. I will play you. I will promote you. Grilled Up Granny. The game need Grilled Up Granny.
Wow, no. Because like I said, it was just something I did and I didn't know it was gonna go like that. And it was another guy that lived here that was viral on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, YouTube, and all of that. So he was really trying to help me get into it, but he
Mm-hmm.
passed. So once he
Okay.
passed, I just I was just doing it for fun then.
So we gonna stop right there and do a moment of silence for your people.
Okay.
So that was your support system, so to speak.
Yes, he was trying to help me get where he was.
So how did it change for Grilled Up Granny, and how did you kind of like keep it going after that?
Well, after that, I didn't do it as much, but I always remember what he said. You can't stop. You can't stop now. And that stuck
Mm-hmm.
with me. You can't stop. But I slowed down. Like I said, I could do it every day, but I just slowed down.
Mm-hmm. You can't stop, Granny. You can't stop.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you you bring too much laughter. My wife watch you. You bring too much laughter, joy. You are a breath of fresh air, a vibe. You with the game missing. Everybody wanna be like, super gangster and you
Right.
know what I'm saying, this and that. And you really cheer people up. Now, was that your goal when it first started? Like, did it start like at a birthday party? Or just something you thought of, like you said, you put the grill in your mouth. Was
Right.
this like for like a? Because me personally, I would think that you can like now you can appear at birthday parties and,
Right.
and make appearances. What was the basis behind the first time Grilled Up Granny appeared?
It like I said, it was just something I did. We was having a family cookout. And they always know that I'm gonna do something to make them laugh.
Yeah.
And when I pulled up, I had the lumen fall in my mouth. So I just walked up like this. I just kept my mouth open like that. So my niece took a picture of me like this.
Yeah.
And when, like I said, once she took that picture, the guy drew the picture. I didn't know he was drawing it. He seen me. We worked together. He seen the picture on Facebook. He drew it on cartoon. He brought it to me. I was like, okay. And like I said, his sister did shirts. So I started getting shirts made. So it was just something that just happened. It just happened.
So you said you just did it just to get a rise, just a laugh.
Yeah.
Were you
At the family
always a
cookout.
funny? Were you always a bright, funny person, or did just come, recently?
No, people would say I was funny, but I didn't think I was funny.
Mm-hmm.
People always say you're funny, but I don't think I'm funny. I don't.
You don't?
I don't. No.
You are hilarious.
I don't think that. I don't really know that I am.
You are hilarious. It's like you need a whole I'm trying to sponsor the mixtape. I ain't lying. You did you are with the game been missing. So let me ask you this, right? I'm gonna ask you some stuff about entertainment from grilled up Granny's point of view. You ready?
Okay. Right.
Are you privy to the Kendrick Lamar and Drake back and forth?
No.
All right. What about the Kardashians? What does grilled up Granny feel about the Kardashians?
I don't really know nothing like celebrities. I don't really get into them.
That's cool. That's good. Because you like a celebrity in your own
right.
like space. So is this still like a hobby or something? Or is grilled up Granny ready to take this to the next level?
Well, I'm ready. I was saying the other day, I'm ready to start making money off it, like real money off it now.
Mm-hmm. 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 So you said you got the shirts. Is it any other merchandise? And where can we exactly get the merchandise, the shirts, or whatever that you would have to offer?
Well, I don't have them anymore because once COVID started, I got COVID. She was supposed to make me a big order, and I caught COVID, so I didn't never reach back out to her.
Okay. So, is this ever something that you had in a plan, or did it just everything just happened so fast? Like you say, the thing went viral with the picture and all that, and you just had to go with it when it came.
It just happened. Like I wasn't expecting to go viral, but once I went viral, and the guy told me, he was like, "You can't stop now." But out of respect for my damn boyfriend, I was like, well, people saying stuff to me, they putting stuff on Facebook, and then they looking at him at work. And so I felt like it was disrespectful. So I just backed off. I deleted it, which I shouldn't have, and I backed off.
You deleted the viral post?
I deleted it off TikTok. It went viral on TikTok and Facebook. It's probably out there in Facebook land somewhere, but TikTok, I didn't know. I thought it was like Facebook. Once you delete it, you can go back and retrieve it, but you can't.
Man, that is loyalty. Like I applaud that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying, right? Is this something that you're gonna take to the next level?
Well, now I want to. I want to now. I want to now.
So where can everywhere that we can find Grilled Up Granny?
You can find me on Facebook and TikTok. I try Instagram. I'm on there, but I don't really be on there like that. And I started a YouTube long time ago, but I really don't know how to maneuver YouTube like that. So I never really got into YouTube. But a guy seen me at Walmart and he was like, look, he showed me a video where somebody got my video on YouTube and they got 3 million views. So I'm like, so if somebody else making money off me, I could be making my own money.
All right. King in the comments says, go crazy, Granny. Me neither. Celebrities pushing a narrative. They not themselves once they get to that level.
Right.
Then he says, that's your never, Granny. That's your brand. That's your name. That's you. You doing it. Proud of you because I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. So and me too. So entertainment wise and life wise, right? Is this something that you want to do?
Yes, I do now.
Do you have the time for it?
Well, I work. Once I get to a certain point, then it'll be my stopping point at work. So I'm trying to get to a certain point before I decide to just stop.
Mm-hmm. So with being grilled up granny, like you said, work, being a granny for real, like real life, right? Does everything just get sometimes overwhelming and you have to take a break, or do you just, you know what I'm saying, persevere and keep stepping? How do you, and then if you do, take us into your wind down time. How do you wind down?
Well, my whole time is wind down time because
Oh,
I work and then I'm home. And I don't party. I don't do anything. I'm a stay at home grandmother. The majority of the time I'm here alone, my kids, but it's me and I'm alone, so I wind down and I think a lot
mm-hmm,
while
mm-hmm.
I'm home alone.
All right, so I asked artists, right, before they started,
Uh
what artists did they listen to, right? So I'm gonna ask you, was it
huh.
any comedians that you looked up to, or did you watch and get your what you do, your motive and your inspiration off of doing this, or was it solely just you put the grill on one day and then that's it?
That's it. I put the grill on. And that was it. I didn't cause like I said, I was out. Well, I was always doing stuff that people thought was funny, but like I said, I didn't think it was funny. If we have something at the family, something, I'm dancing, and
Mm-hmm,
everybody videoing me, they watching me, or when I'm around, I'm talking, and they think it's so funny. But like I said, to me, it's not funny. But
mm-hmm,
um, my all-time greatest, the one person that I love his beats, everything. Tupac. That's why I have a lot of his beats when I make stuff.
mm-hmm. That's
Tupac,
my That's my favorite all the time too. Ever.
right?
Greatest. You know what I'm saying? So what's next for Grilled Up Randy?
Well, I said I've got to get back in the studio because I'm not in it like I was. I
Mm-hmm.
what Most of what I used to do was I sit at work at night when I was bored and I
Mm-hmm.
put my beats on and I find me a beat. I go through YouTube and I find me a beat. And then if it's a beat that I'm feeling it, I gotta feel it. And if I feel it, okay, now I'm going with it. And
Man,
I start writing.
I got a whole producer.
Oh, you do?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna put y'all in contact and he gonna make something just for you. I promise.
Okay.
I
Okay.
promise. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
That's what's up. All right, we
That's
on our way
okay.
to the mixtape. We on our
Okay.
way to the mixtape. Oh, the real. Okay, so boom.
Woo.
All right. They say I be telling the young folks, home is peace, streets is danger, and you can detect. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Grilled Up Grand, right? What is your take on the so-called entertainment business? What's your opinion on it? I know you might not be previous to who, but you know probably what going on. You know what I'm saying? Or you probably hear. Is it a place that you even want to enter? You know what I'm saying, with all that you do.
In the entertainment industry, I don't know. I ain't never really thought about it. I never really thought about it. I wouldn't mind doing like a play or something like that first, something small, just to see how it flow, and then I go from there.
So do you have any experience in like you say a play or acting or like you always make people laugh, but have you ever like did something like that before?
No, no more in a skit or two with somebody, but just like in a play. A guy wanted me to be in a play one time, but I didn't really follow through with it.
And do you do skits? Where can we find your skits at?
Well, I did a skit with the guy, the one I was talking about. He died. His name was Big Head Harold King
Mm-hmm.
Big Head.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first. Like I said, I did my first skit with him.
Mm-hmm. So
I think we did like two.
how many grilled up granny skits or lives do you think you have all together?
I know what I did is two skits with
Mm-hmm.
him,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't exactly know how many because I did a few, about two or three on my own, just with myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know how many.
Do you have a favorite one, like the one that's just most funniest, or one that you go back to, or you like the one that you show everybody, like this is what I do? And do you have a favorite one that you've done?
The one I like the most is the Facebook jail. I like that one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that one. But every time I see somebody or I meet somebody, a guy, the first thing they can see is the pineapple. That's all they see. It's the pineapple.
What is it with that? Do you want to get into that?
Well, I went to Sam's and I got some pineapple spears. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody was talking about how good they was. So I just came home and I just put it down my mouth and it went down my throat. And I did something with it, but to me it was just playful.
Mm-hmm.
And it dripped down the side, and I just and yeah. And so it went viral because everybody, you got some people that's gonna get mad by stuff like that. And then
Yeah.
everybody got a comment. I take them all good, bad, I take them all. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the first one everybody come to me, the guys, that's what they come up with.
Yes,
They be like, I seen you on Facebook, I seen you on TikTok. And it's people that I don't know have Facebook and TikTok.
right. Facts. So, is there any notable people that you would like to work with, like such as if somebody had like a role in a movie for you, what would be your ideal role and with who?
I would want to do something small with Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
want to do something small with him.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to be a granny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And anything you do is always grilled up grand.
Right. Right.
I feel that. So now that you have this brand, now that you have this, you have to find out a way, the marketing and the promotion and all of that, right? Do you think
Right.
you have the time for that?
I don't know if I have the time. I don't Not like I would want to have the time. I don't think I do.
Hmm. I do. I will
You do.
promote you. I would like. I'm trying to get grilled up grand. Like the game need grilled up grand. The
Right.
game needed, the rap game needed. Like it's such a great cloud on everything. And then nobody wants to be funny. And if it is funny, it's kind of like derogatory funny. Like you see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you are
Right.
for all ages. You like for
Right.
universal. You see what I'm saying? So you
Right.
have like kids could watch you to real grannies. You see what I'm saying? Was
Right.
that the goal or did it just turn out like that?
It turned out like that because I didn't really like some stuff I made. I didn't think it was for kids, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not friends with kids on Facebook. I wasn't friends with kids on TikTok, but they was following me. And I remember one time I was going through this neighborhood, and the little kids, you know how they had a basketball court in the road. And I was
Yeah.
going through, and they all got out the road. But at the same time, they was watching me. I was like, these little kids about to jump me because I'm interrupting their game. But once I got out the car, they started screaming, "Grilled up, Granny!" And I'm like, I didn't know y'all knew me. And I went to the schoolhouse, and the little boy was like, "That's grilled up, Granny." I
Mm-hmm.
watched her, and I was like, "You watch me? Who let you watch me?" So yeah, and I like that because he knew grilled up Granny. He seen me on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. I was like, oh my God, I didn't want him to see some stuff I don't want him to see.
Give them children seeing a whole lot worse. Let me tell you, I
Right,
guarantee you, they seeing a whole lot worse.
right.
So, what are all your social medias, and where can we find them? Be the social medias.
Well, Facebook Sheila Sherelle, and TikTok grilled up Granny. Those are the main two that I use.
Where's your biggest following at?
TikTok.
Mm-hmm. So, um, from what's coming more, right? Are we gonna start
Right.
coming out with themes with grilled up granny, or is she gonna start like? Cause we need more of you, right?
Uh-huh.
We need more of you. We need the people to know you. I'm trying to get you out, right? And it's like
Okay.
you perfect for what the game is missing right now, like clean comedy. That's what I call it.
Right.
Clean
Okay.
comedy. It's not derogatory. It's it's some is adult, but it's like you're not talking about like what they talk about, like
Right.
like pushing the agenda and everything. And I think you are perfect for it. You know what I'm saying? And you just fit the criteria. You fit the
Okay.
criteria like you a star. You know what I'm saying? So with your music, right? Do you
Uh-huh.
want to even like you say you'll go and you'll make a song, right? Is that something that you were really into, or that just come about just because of Grilled Up Granny?
Well, back in the day, I thought I was a rapper. Back in the day, I thought I was a rapper. But
Okay.
and then as you get older, you just kind of let it go. And then it just happened one day. I didn't know I could still. I didn't know I could still do that. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay, okay. So
What's your opinion on the music? From when you did it, when you said you was doing it, and now, what's the difference?
Versa back then said something. They ain't saying nothing now to me.
I agree.
They ain't saying nothing.
And so you say you listen to Tupac. Are there any other artists that you listen to before?
Well, everybody back in that era, I listen to everybody. These new people, I don't know them. Mm-hmm. But everybody back in that Tupac era back there, that's me. Mm-hmm. I'm strictly old school.
Who you listening to now?
I still listen to old school. I don't know these new people.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying, what's some of the artists that you listen to?
Well, I still listen to Tupac. He's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. You know, the 90s had a lot of female groups like TLC, SW, all the letters. All the letters. Right? You don't listen to none of them?
I listen at them. I listen at them. My favorite female rapper is MC Light.
Okay.
She's my favorite.
So you're more of a hip hop thing. You're not
right.
R&B type.
Right. I mean, I like it all. Anything that happened back there before now, I don't know what they're doing now, but back there, I listen to it all. I got TLC, I got SWV, Escape. I got all them on my iTunes. I got all of that.
Okay. And you mentioned that you was deployed. Was it a grilled up granny while you were deployed?
No.
Okay, no. Just strictly business, right?
Right.
Would you like to share some of your experiences?
Deployment, well, it's really not much to share. I went, I came back home. That was the only thing. I was trying to make it back. That's it.
Okay, then that's what's up. That's what's up. When you made it back, and you made it back to something, and you building something, right?
Right.
And I'm eager to see what Grilled Up Granny has in store for the rest of us, right? So before we get out of here, right? Again, tell us and the merchandise. You coming back with some merchandise?
Well, I don't know, because it's really hard to find people to do stuff like that for you. So I put it on the back burner. It was I had a lot of ideas at the time. Like I wanted to do cups. I did do some towels. You know, I was giving away. I wasn't selling it. I was giving it to them. Mm-hmm. And so, but after the COVID and all that, I stopped and I never just really got back into it.
Why not?
I don't know. Because I had COVID 3 times. So I just kind of laid down.
Oh, yeah, right. That God probably was telling you, you know what I'm saying, you're doing too much, huh?
Right. So
It be like that. So before we get out of here, once again, leave us everywhere we can find Grill Up Granny. You know what I'm saying? The skits, the music, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The followers, the social medias, wherever we can find you, and where they can find you at, let's say if somebody else wanted you on a podcast. All wanted Grilled Up Granny. So are you open to doing skits? Like if somebody reaches out for you and like, okay, I want you in a skit, or you know, I'm trying to book you for a party or whatever. Would you be open for that?
Yes, I would.
So y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? She open for skits. She open for bookings and everything. She gonna get all that stuff straight, and she gonna get it together. You know what I'm saying? So leave them with everything and the correct spelling, because you know you gotta have that right on these social medias too.
So you can find me on Facebook under Sheila Sherrill. That's SHEILA SHERELL. And I'm on TikTok on the Grilled Up Granny. GRILLEDUP GRANNY. Or Sheila Middlebrooks. And either one.
Yes, ma'am. And y'all already know who it is with me. It's P.NUT the General, to know the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome.
From us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that attention. I know what you're trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice, and I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone.